Hello there, YouTubers. This is CD Mangaka, and once again, I'm going to be giving you guys some Domination gameplay. This is going to be the map firing range, and like yesterday's commentary, this is going to be also a game from the competition playlist, meaning we're playing by MLG variant rules. We're running into people. This is a pub match, but it has MLG variant rules, and this commentary is going to be focusing on some more tips when it comes to playing, namely Domination, and you're doing an MLG variant kind of setting. And so we're going to start it right here, and this is going to be almost focusing on one thing entirely, and that is going to be grenades. Grenades are a huge part of any, MLG player's games. Any guy who scrims, does GBs, they should learn nade spots. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about some really advanced stuff here. I'm talking about like the ability to nade A flag all the way from C flag on firing range. There is a grenade that does that. I think T Martin's talked about it a bit in some of his videos. But it is a great starting nade, and that's just a nade spot that you do not learn by playing pubs. It's just something that a guy who is really serious about the game and who focuses and who just goes around doing this kind of stuff, he'll figure that out, and you can learn it by, talking to a whole bunch of friends who might do the scrim stuff and who play with some people who are like real pros, who do a great job of what they do. And grenades are, they are the best. They are the ultimate tool when it comes to playing scrim games. And they're almost more important than your gun in some aspects, because grenades can be life and death when it comes to saving the objective. I have made a few grenades where it is where I have stopped people just an inch from capping the flag in CTF because I threw a grenade with the proper technique and a good spot for it, and I just record that spot and just keep it for future reference. And you notice I said proper technique for grenades. Let me explain. There's more to throwing the grenade than just looking up and throwing it. There's a bit of a process to it, and I'm not entirely sure how it works. I can do it, but I can't really describe it too well. So I'm going to have to ask, like, Jack Rue, if you're watching this video, man, please, in the comments section, correct me if I'm wrong about this. But the technique for throwing a grenade and giving an extra little boost so it'll go farther is to jump during it, and then I think at either the height of your jump or as you just barely start the jump. So you have the grenade out, you're looking at about maybe a 45, 50 degree angle, and then you jump, and maybe as you jump or as you get to the height of your jump, you throw a grenade, and that's going to give it like an extra 10 feet of traveling distance, and that's going to mean the difference from, like, say, throwing the grenade from C flag and it landing in the middle firing range ramp, and it landing on A flag and blowing up a few people. So learn these starting nade spots. Starting nades are a huge part of an LMG player's game, especially in game types like Search and Destroy, and you want to learn the nade spots not only so you can use them, but so you can avoid them. A lot of times you're going to come across a spot where like, hey, this is where a starting nade's going to be flying in, so you want to wait an extra 3-5 seconds for that grenade to come rolling in and blow up, and then you can just, take it and just go on your merry way and not get to be a victim of it. Like, say if you're on A flag, if you're on A flag spawn in firing range, never hop on A flag right out of the gate if you're playing against good players, because if they hit that nade, they're going to get maybe 1-2 of you guys down, and already you've lost your home flag. You got 2 guys down. They're going to probably take Bravo from you because there are 2 guys down. So the best thing that you can do is just kind of wait 5 seconds, let that grenade roll in, blow up, and then just hop on the flag after the grenade is done. And that actually brings up another point, is just like taking your time when it comes to doing things. Don't bum rush the objective. Don't immediately hop on the flag without getting a kill. If you just do that, things aren't going to be pretty for you. If your whole team bum rushes like B flag, you haven't killed a soul, you're all probably going to get picked up really quickly. And even if you do capture B flag, odds are the entire enemy team is going to have their guns on you. They're going to all light you up, and then they're just going to walk on the flag and take it back, and you're back where you started. So be sure to take the extra 10 seconds to flank around a guy, kill him, and then hop on the objective, because getting kills in an MLG setting is has a different kind of importance than a pub setting. Whereas getting kills in a pub kind of helps your stats out, makes you look pretty, gets you the chopper gunner, the dogs, the kill streaks and whatnot that help out your team. It's much more important to get kills in a competition place because it buys you something more valuable than any kill streak. It buys you time. With the respawn delay in every single game type, when you kill a person, you have taken them out of the game, and you have given the enemy team a handicap. And if you can give them enough handicaps, if you can take out 3 out of 4 people, you basically just earn yourself the right to go ahead and capture an objective. You kill 3 guys, B flag is practically yours if you're all set up right, or you can make that push into their spawn, pull flag out of it, run it back to your base, hopefully, and as long as you have other things in mind, but you have to get kills first, and you have to be checking everywhere. Right here, you see me on A flag, I'm looking right, I'm looking left, I got stunned that way, and I actually hopped on A flag with a good tactic in mind. My teammates were on B, and I hopped on A, namely because so the enemy would have a split attention. That way, some of their guys would have to go to B, but other guys would have to go to A, and that would just help us out overall, that would just be a big boost to us. And here we go, just relevancy right here, awareness. They just barely took C, so I'm on B. I barely capped it by myself. I actually had a teammate come up there. I do apologize, don't know who it was. More importantly, though, map control is essential whenever you're playing like a competition dom or capture the flag. And basically, you just want to learn where the best spots on the map are to set up shop and to put guys down so you can control them for yourself. On firing range, for example, top construction, top 10, and mobile, that is the white trailer at the top of the map. Those are the best spots to set up on firing range. They give you plenty of cover. They give you a great line of sight to work with. If you don't control those, you're going to lose the game because the enemy team is going to probably set up in there and use them against you. So just go ahead and push up like that. So we talked about grenades. We talked about a few things. Let's talk about also just like you're playing content. Don't really be thinking about spawn trapping. If you're playing against a good party, they're not going to spawn trap you. And with the respawn delay as it is much easier to break out a spawn trap in like an MLG format than it is in an actual pub game. So your whole goal should not be to 2 flags spawn trap all day. Your goal should be triple cap. Your goal should be push up slowly, kill the enemy in waves, knock 3 guys down, knock 4 guys down, and then push up and take all the objectives that you can, because the bigger lead that you can get in a domination game, the better it's going to be for you. As you can see, this game, no spawn trapping at all. We're just going ring around the rosy, grabbing flags. Unfortunately, our team has had all 3 flags much longer than the enemy team has, so we're getting more points than they do, and we got a successful lead, and that's why we actually won this game. Spoiler alert, if you haven't figured it out, these guys don't really pull out of it. And here we go, top construction. These guys aren't picking me off. Another thing, don't camp too hard. If you get a kill, shuffle your position around because you will be called out. You will be called out, and that is why it's pointless to run a silencer in MLG format, because you have an enemy team that is communicating together. They're going to know where you're at, even if you do have a silencer, so honestly, what's the point? So just get a kill and move around, and never chase a guy, and also, flanking is a brilliant tactic right here. This guy shoots me, rather than pop back out when I'm already hurt, I'm going to jump down here, flank around him, and because of that, I actually get a nice little headshot for the final kill cam. But this is CD Mangaka, guys. A few more competition tips for you guys, for who are interested in the GB and the scrimming stuff. Thank you all for watching this. Rate the video. What you feel about it? You liked it? Like it? Dislike it? Dislike? Leave some comments for feedback, guys. And thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. CD Mangaka. I'll see you tomorrow.